So, hello everyone, good morning. So, today we start the new topic that is time off and as well as timesheet together. So, as you all know, that the time off is nothing but the absences that where it helps employees to request leaves. And when it comes to the timesheet, it is nothing but the attendances the employees actually work. So, that's a simple difference. And if you know that, time off is a functionality, for the first time it was introduced in the year 2012, whereas the timesheet functionality for the first time it was introduced in the year 2014 for the first time. So these are not new functionalities in the system. They are existing for many years with a great functionalities available, right? And you know that there is also a product code available today for SuccessFactors time management. It includes time off and time sheet, that is THR 94. Since last year, the examination for a certification also introduced separately for a time management. So, so now it is not a part of certification point of view. Time management is not a part of EC certification. So EC certification THR 81, it won't include any questions related to the time off and timesheet. So now, as an introduction to the success factors to time off, first let us try to understand what is exactly a time off and who can use it. Time off. In reality, who can experience the time off functionalities and how the time off works. We need to understand that how time off works, and so a lot of other things also are there. Slowly we also will understand everything. So see here what happens. For example, once the time off is implemented, your HR administrator you know is going to set up the employees. Let us say you are going to be hired today or someone is being hired today. So who is responsible to maintain the time of data for the newly hired users? HR administrator. So HR administrator, he needs to set up the employees with the correct the time accounts. You know, when a particular employee is being hired, and then HR administrator is the one who needs to make all the necessary adjustments. You know, if the time of or maybe the time accounts are not maintained, so they will not be able to have the complete picture of a time off, and cannot you will not be able to request the leave request. So as a employee self services point of view, that where employee can request their own leaves, or manager you know self services point of view, that where manager can request the leaves on employee point of view on behalf of employee. See everything, the time of functionalities supports. First of all, let us try to understand the time of employees point of view, time of manager's point of view, time of HR administrators point of view. These people are actually you know who are going to manage and experience the time of functionalities. So starting with the time off for employees. See here, employees are the people they can access time of self-services. How? Let us go and see. Go to employee file. So here you can see there is a section called time. If you just go and click on it, now you will be able to see the summarized information. You can see the time of timesheet. Before that, see, you are able to see the links available here, right? But prior to that, I told you something just now. HR administrator is the one who needs to set up the correct time of data. Otherwise, you will not be able to see all these, either timesheet or time off. But now I am not explaining about timesheet. I am talking about time off only. Slowly the timesheet also will come. So prior to, any employee come here and experience the time off functionalities like a leave request, what he can do actually, first of all, you as an employee, what you can do in the time off, on the time off UI, you can request a time off like a vacation, sick leave, casual leave, maternity leave, paternity leave. You take anything, whatever the leaves are available as for a company policy. You can view the time of request. You can cancel the time of request. You can also view the team absences, you as an employee, on the time of UI. And you can also view the time account details. These are all the things that what an employee can do by using this time of functionality. This we call it as a time of self-services, or we can say employee self-services. But prior to coming here, we need a proper time of data should be maintained for the employee, right? Where is it? Go to the job information, and when a person is hired, and so what we need to do is, you can see there is a time information section, right? You all can see there is something called time information. You see there is something called holiday calendar, work schedule, time profile, and there are other fields also are there, like a time recording profile. This is not a part of time off. It's a part of timesheet. Time recording admissibility. This is not related to the time off. It is a timesheet related field. Time recording variant, both for a time off, timesheet, this field is required. And all the other things are, if you are going to configure the data based on the clock time, then this also possible to be used dynamic break configuration. Thus, that also for a timesheet functionalities for attendances. Now, what fields are required here? Suppose there are some customers, they only implement a time off. They don't implement a timesheet. Then what the customer has to do then? Maybe those customers, they implement a third party time tracking systems. That also possible. There are customers like that. There are some customers, they implement both time off and timesheet. Now you have a time tracking as well. Time tracking is nothing but the timesheet data, whatever you are doing it, that is actually manageable through a time tracking system. Same timesheet, but it is tracked with the time tracking system with another licensed version of the system that should be available. It's nothing but a timesheet. So holiday calendar should be configured and maintained for the employee. Work schedule should have been configured in admin center and maintained for the employee. Time profile. What is this time profile? Everything will understand practically. And the time recording with these four fields should be configured and maintained with a proper consistency within the data configurations when a person is being hired. Then what happens? This time of UI is going to be enabled. without maintaining the data, and you will not be able to see the time of you know link it's enabled. Absolutely not possible. So when you go and click on the time off, go to time off. Now the system is going to open the time off UI. What I told you, what he can do, on the time of UI as an employee, he can request a time off. You can see there is something called at the bottom, create an absence here. Now here you can see that this is the latest time of UI. Remember, this is the latest time of UI. And earlier, the time of UI, it was visible like a 1 month calendar view. But today, not today, from last 1.5 year, 2 years, this time of UI, what we are seeing is the latest one. This is not the one we had earlier. That was, it's a different look and feel. But okay, that's not a point to discuss. That is gone. This is the latest time of UI. Now look at the calendar. It's like 2 calendar view you are able to see. You may ask, can we make it 3? It's a UI designed by SAP. You cannot make it like 3 calendar view. Maybe SAP has to enhance it if required. Now only 2 months calendar view is absolutely fine. Now if you want to go with it, you can simply go and select like this. See, but interesting actually. Now the UI is more highlighting. For example, at the bottom there are some options are there. This indicates about working day today. So this one you can see. Where is no we are in August, no? This one. This you can see the colors, working day. All these days are working days. Approved. For example, if you are selecting any day, selection is this color. Suppose I am selecting on 21st of August and I am going to request a leave. And this color will be indicated. And this, gray color indicates about non-working day. Now you can see it is like 3D dimension, like, you see it's highlighted. You see, this is the latest enhancement, I can say. Like it indicates this color, holiday, public holiday. You just see highlighting, na? But this kind of feature highlightation was not available previous releases. That's one of the a new observation we can see here, right? And if there are anything like, for example, I have requested something, I have selected something, and I have submitted the request, and it is still in the pending or maybe cancellation maybe active workflow. There is a workflow that is going to be triggered. Until it is going to be approved, this color will be indicated, right? So what an employee can do, as I told you, that he can view the team, he can request a time off, like what are all the time types that are available. Here on the right side, you can see the balances that employee has currently. Okay, like the vacation, 30 days of balance available, sickness 30 days, comp time 0 hours, something like that. So for example, at bottom you can see upcoming time off. These are all new enhancements. Now you can see the Labor Day. Upcoming time off means holidays, Columbus Day, Veterans Day. You see the upcoming holidays you are able to see. This is also one of the great thing that you are able to see the holidays in a different sections, like upcoming time off. But this section was not available earlier. And you can also filter it like this. If you have any holidays, any absences, like a leave request. This filtering is also possible today by using this option that available here. Now, for example, other than requesting a leave, what I told you, for example, you can see the employee own time account details. You just go and click on it, and you can see the account view. For example, there is a time account, bookable period, and it has taken, and you see the available balances, and you can also filter it as a past day, present day, the future date, the time account details. You may be wondering, what is this time account details? You will understand. Now you can see the sickness. The bookable period is the 1st of Jan, 31st of December. And how many sick leaves are taken? 10. 0. No. And 10, taken 0. And you can see the 10 days balance is left. In the same way, let us say it's a sickness for the past year, the current year. Okay, 1st of Jan 2022 to 31st of December. For next year also you have it balances also from the current year, from the last year to the current year. You can see vacation, 6 days you have for the current year. Vacation, you see, these are the ones that currently the balances are available. The time accounts. Now here you can see the team absences also. For example, today you are applying a leave. For example, on 18th of August, you are applying a leave. So you can see your team members. Automatically, the system displays your team, and you can also view it on day basis, weekly basis, and month wise. And you can also see it for today or future, or you can see only absences, include only rest of the other things you can see. Now, for example, today I'm applying a leave. The system will highlight here. But on that particular day, if there is anyone is going to be absent, can also be visible here, for all your team members, from your about your team members who are applying on a particular day. You can view it here. You don't need to go anywhere, or you don't need to ask anyone. Absolutely, you can do it from here itself. For example, I'm going to create an absence. Okay, so that means I'm requesting a leave. Let us say vacation. So now, see, when I click on a create, now you can see there are a lot of time types are already there. Vacation, sickness, maternity, leave of absences, and etc. Suppose when I'm going to select a vacation, then how much of balance is available? 30 days. On which day that you wanted to apply, so you can simply highlight like this directly. Automatically, the start date and the date is going to be selected. See, and you can also do it like this. For example, I want to apply on 21st of August, and then when are you going to end it? 22nd of August. 2 days I am requesting, and you are going to return to work on 23rd of August. Is this a recurring every year? No. Do you have any team absences during this particular period you are applying? No. Do you want to provide a comment about this particular leave request? You can provide a comment here and then simply go and submit. So when you click on a submit, what the system is going to do, you just observe. Now you can see your time of request was saved and is waiting for approval by your team member and Charles Brown. You can see the colors have been changed. Interesting. Now in the upcoming time off, you can see the vacation, the pending, the status is pending. When you just click on it, the system will open the detailed view, the date from when to when, and then how many days you requested, and you're returning to work on particular day, and what is the approval status, pending, To be approved by whom? Automatically you can see who has to approve it. Do you have any comment posted by the initiator?